Hey folks, welcome back to Time to Morp. We're in the end run to the finale of the game here. Mostly waiting on sufficient clean water to produce the tech pollen we need. We're currently sitting on 37 of, I think we need 80 for the tasty muffin. And also we need some rare growths over here, so we need a lot more clean water, but at the moment we're kind of low on sponges. We're also working on the final knowledge extractor recipe over here. So we're sucking up a bunch of proton, theoretically. Yeah, I just saw the last little bit of it go in. Let's throw some more down. I think we need 300. We're at 198. So we got, as soon as we get the last proton in, we're good. Let's go collect some more proton and make sure we're working on that. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab some batteries either. Here we go. Couple hundred proton from these bad boys that are nice, and we also have a bucket full of sponges, so we may go pick some of those up. Let's see. Alright. There's that kind of filled up for a bit. One other thing we should check on is... Let's see. We could go seed collecting. That's something we could do. We might need some social quests before the game is up. Let's see what we have left to do here. The summer salad we still can't quite do yet, I think. Now, Jello dessert, actually, we could do. That's for tokens of decor that I don't care about. The cook is already at max level. The mechanic wants the summer salad. We don't have the golden bolt wheat or the blue chimes. We're gonna need 40 of those. And we need some for something else anyway. Explorer wants fruit salad. This we can do for... Yes, we can do this. Engineer wants summer salad. Can't do that. So the one social quest we can do right now is the fruit salad for the Explorer. We should have the... red feather wheat. Yep, and then we need sugar. Do I have any sugar on me? I do. So let's go make the fruit salad for the Explorer. Okay. Go get that delivered. All right. And we have a social quest reward available. Very nice. So... we are trusted. There are more tokens available from there. Let's go put these away. We are sort of done here, I guess. For now. We can collect up this stuff and kind of get it put away, I guess. We're probably going to be focusing on growing over at the clean water farm. So this may not see... these farms may not see much use anytime soon. We'll leave them be for now. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we're out of space. Okay. That can go in there. That can go in there. All right. Well, we can take whatever seeds we want over there. Over to the other thing. I can't remember... okay, hold on. Let's take a look at the wiki here. So for farming... ripe... okay, so red feather we want for blue chime. Night glow, we don't know what it gives. Elegant leaf and fluffy leaf we don't need. Same with pearl gleam. And ripe charm. And ground thorn. And black shrub. So it seems like the only seeds we actually want are night glow wheat and red feather wheat. We just want the two. We just want those two. These other things don't give anything that we particularly care about, I guess. This is just a rare, super rare drop, this glimmer gear thing. So let's drop off everything except wheat. Okay, that's fine. And we don't really need... I guess we could... let's see, do we have... We could be making some more uprooters for when if we need them later. This takes proton. All right, let's get 50 of those crafting. And then, yeah, we've got proton for more. What else do we have that we need to research here? I mean, double jump takes token of technology. We could get that. More inventory slots. We have that here. We could get, well, that's a lot of science. More inventory slots might not be a bad thing. I think we have 20 prisms, and we can probably collect 100 science points by now. But what else do we want? This is basically finished except for that piece over there. Portal in. Portal out. Scanner unlock for quarks. More filters on pumps. I don't know what this is, but we haven't super needed it. Laser generator. I don't think we need that right now. I don't think we need advanced pebble or battery cookers. We would like to get this, but we're working on that. This is going to cost 200 science points, so I think we save all our science points for that. Don't need the memory disk cooker. And the rest of this we're sort of done. Yeah, so the next big thing that we need is cookbook 2 for the summer salad. And that's going to take all the blue chime wheat we can get our hands on. All right, let's head back to the knowledge extractor, throw down some more proton. It's got to be pretty close now. Just need 7 more. Okay. And there we go. So we gain access to the mailing gadget and the portable temporary portable inn. I guess we can craft one of these. And then if we had the portal out thing, we could like essentially we could turn a bunch of stuff into a single use one of these. I don't know if that's worth doing, but at least with this, all the research is done. Level up extractor to max level. All right, so we're done with the extractor here. I mean, we might as well destroy it. I mean, what purpose does it serve right now? I don't think it does, so let's destroy it for resources. I mean, I have to assume that we keep those abilities. Yeah. Wings, hide, balloon. So, yeah, we kept everything unlocked. If I had just accidentally, like, deleted everything, I definitely would have reloaded my save for that. So yeah, we want the Tasty Muffin, and we want the Cookbook 3, but after that, I'm not sure whether we're done or not. One thing we could do is, I think there was like a bucket full of sponges, and somebody wanted a bunch of clean water. I'm trying to remember who that was. The crew. Captain's max level. Engineer wants summer salad. Explorer we're waiting on. Mechanic wants summer salad. Cook, I think, wanted clean water. Oh, now he wants the Jello dessert. This one, well, but that's for tokens of decor that I don't care about. Yeah, somebody, I think the cook wanted clean water, but then we maxed him out, so the quest went away. In terms of things we need, I don't think we need any more tokens. We just want to build the Tasty Muffin, which I'm not sure if that's like beat the game, roll credits, but it seems like it's close to that, maybe? So we want the Tasty Muffin, and well, since we don't really need tokens of decor, we don't really need Cookbook 3 either. So I guess the main thing is getting that muffin and finding out what comes after we do that. So for the time being, we just kind of have to wait. I think we can speed things up by carrying over a bunch of sponges, because we did have like 90 of them in a bucket over here. And who knows, we might need more seeds to grow rare plants at some point. I guess we don't even really need the blue chime leaf. Like, the point of that was to make the summer salad once we were able to grow it. But if I don't care about the social quests and getting more tokens, then I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait until the Tasty Muffin is done and we've cured our sick giant Morp friend. And then we'll see what happens with the game after that. Like, what does it ask us to do next? Is there some reason we need these other types of rare plants? I don't know, it doesn't quite feel like we're 100% done, but then I know because the game is still in early access, we don't have the full story. On their roadmap page, they said the story is about 40% implemented, which means like almost 2/3 of the story isn't actually in the game yet. All right, so we got a bunch of seeds in case we need them. Meanwhile, I think there's a bunch of sponges over here that we can use to speed things up a bit. Oh. These guys are doing pretty well. But yeah, we have 92 sponges here, so I think I'll leave 20 in here for now. And we'll head back and put the rest directly into clean water production. Never really used the radar, did we? Like once or twice, tops. It was part of the main story, so it seemed like something that would be, you know, important. But it never really got used. Maybe it'll come up after we get this thing fixed. Okay, so we can increase production of clean water by throwing in some more sponges. Now it looks like priority is going to the tech plants. Yeah, all the clean water is going to the tech plants first, which is why none of this is growing, which is fine. I guess for now, we'll stick more of this in here. We'll figure out where the rest of these seeds go later. But, we don't really have... How much power do we have? 170, 200. Yeah, we would need yet another source of power to get a third one of these going. And while right now I have a handful of sponges to make this go faster, eventually we're going to run out of sand and stuff, so... it can only go so fast. We're up to 47. We need 80 for the tasty muffin. Let me throw down the rest of these sponges, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go hit the white plant. And actually, I wonder if I shouldn't try hitting the white plant with clean water. Let me take one piece of sand here, and we'll see what happens when we hit a white plant with clean water. Does it give anything besides white fruit? Maybe it gives 2 white fruits? I don't actually know. We haven't done that before. Where's the nearest white plant? We're going to need 30 of these for the muffin. Closest one's over there. Okay, so let's craft. I think we can make... That's not what I wanted to do. I could think we can make 1 clean water at the moment. Inventory's full. Okay. Oh, of water? Okay. There we go. Now we should be able to make 1 clean water. Oh, and we need radar. That's what we need radar for, to craft it. Oh, yikes, I gotta go home again. Alright, okay, this is fine. We're trying to burn time anyway. And we do have some memory discs with us. Is that what these are? No, those are the beads. I think we put the discs in a chest. So we really only need 1. We can wait however long that takes. That's knowledge, pink bead. Where did I put the memory discs? Here we go. Alright, let's throw 1 of these in here. I don't know why that went on 2. Whatever. Oh, that's wicked slow. Never mind. What did we have here? I guess proton? Alright, now... we craft clean water. Okay. So if I look at my inventory, I have 1 clean water. And we can put that on a white fruit to see, or white plant to see what that gets us. Wings of Liberty, 25 of 100. I guess there's an achievement for gliding a certain amount. Interesting. It's over here. So if I throw clean water on you, first of all, I'll take your fruit, thank you very much. Because we need 30. If I throw clean water on you, what do you make? It looks like it's just 3 white fruit. So instead of 2, we get 3. That does not seem worth it at all. I mean, I guess if you're trying to ramp up production of whatever white fruit is used for, that would be handy, but... for now, we'll just get our 30 white fruit. So we've got... what do we got? We got... I need to throw this away, I think. Okay, we've got 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 6 gets us 17. Not the fastest process in the world, but it works. What were we at? 17 plus 6 is 23. Six more gets us to 29. I think I had water in area 2. And there's 30. Okay, so there's the white fruit for the tasty muffin. Let's go back and throw some more sponges down. Get more seeds along the way in case we need them. We can store all these seeds over here for now. Yes, we got plenty of sponges and now we have no sand, of course. Of course, that's how it plays out. All right. Okay, there's the seeds taken care of. We got a bunch of, we accidentally made way too many uprooter gadgets, so let's put those away. I am also done with these golden flowers. Sponges are fine. Might as well have one full sugar block, or stack, rather. This I can toss. What do we got here? Pink metal turns into beads. Beads turn into data discs, which we have some. I will need a stack of 50 level points for the tasty cupcake. And what else do I need here? I need 100 sugar, 50, 30, and 80. Okay. So sugar we will need to go get, I think. There's a little bit more here, but... yeah, that's 40. Okay. Let's go see if we can find some sugar somewhere. I think that we have one sugar farm that's not connected to anything, so it shouldn't be draining. I think it's over here. Yeah, these guys, right? No, they're not... well... Oh yeah, it's over here. Okay. Nice, it's got 320. So we've got 40. I need 60 more. I think I took too much. I did, I took 10 too many. Okay, well. Such is life. Let's get rid of this dark shard. I mean, that can just live there forever, I guess. Okay, and then the next thing we would need would be sand. I don't know how we would get sand other than searching for sand piles and mining it manually. Or building another red morp enclosure and adding it to the group. But I don't think I want to do that. Let's go check on how many tech pollen we have. 66. We're very close. Okay. Yeah, we could use more sand. I guess there would be no harm in building a second enclosure. I can't remember exactly where the sand comes from. I think it's this one, right? Sand comes along this route? I think so. Yeah, it'd be pretty straightforward, I think, to get another sand enclosure, and just up the rate at which we acquire it. So these guys are the producers right here. We can make another area right next to it for another group of these guys, and then make them, and then every time they sleep, we'll get double sand. I guess that's fine. Okay, let's put down a tech sign. And then how do we make these reds again? I can't remember. It's, let's see. Oh, what's new on farming? This, okay. Morps. So we get young reds by feeding them electron. And then I think it's sugar. Let me get some white morps from somewhere. We need 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This whole area is just full of farms right now. It's kind of cool, actually. Let's set this to the techno theme. Needs to be bigger. We do need to feed them electron to get them to turn into the young reds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Where am I going to get more space? It's already pretty big. Is that big enough? Just about. Okay, so techno theme is set. Now we need to turn them into... young reds with tree sugar. Yeah, we need more tree sugar. So there's 6 of them times 4 is 24. That should be enough. And one more sugar from you guys. I'm not going to get it. All right, well. What do I have? 20, 40, 60, 80, 19. I need one more sugar. I guess we can do it like this. There we go. All right, that should increase our sand production. Next time these guys sleep, we'll need to pump the we'll need to pump the sand over here so that it gets transferred where it needs to go. But yeah, next time they sleep, we'll get twice as much sand flowing through, and over time that should catch up with our sponges. All right, why don't we run home and check on how we're doing? We need 80 for the cupcake, or excuse me, the tasty muffin. I don't know why they would call it a tasty muffin when it is so clearly a cupcake. Like, who do you think you're trying to fool, Halfbeard? So we got every ingredient except the tech pollen, which should be around 70 something, I think. It should be pretty close to done. Let's go check on that. Yeah, we got plenty of sponges, but no sand. Okay. How much do we have? 72? All right, we're very, very close. So we need one more day-night cycle. And then the sand will be delivered, and we should get where we need to go. 12 sand should be enough to produce 12 more tech pollen, I think. That's 73. How did it just make a clean water? Was there one sand that was traveling through the network? I don't know. Possibly. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just in wait mode here. Day 309. We're almost to nightfall. After the sleep, we should get 12 sand showing up. And then we just have to wait for the clean water to water the tech plants, to produce the tech pollen, to come over here. And then once we have 80, we can make the tasty muffin. So I'm going to stand here for a minute, and we're going to speed up the footage until this stuff is done. All right, there we go. That's 81. That gives us 80. Let's go make the tasty muffin. Actually, one more than I thought it would be. All right, it's muffin time, y'all. Let's do this. Okay. Give tasty muffin to huge Morp. I don't see why I wouldn't. Let's get over there and see what happens. Now, depending on whether we need any more tech pollen, I may shut it off. I may shut off the sprinkler that's feeding it so that we can... If we need to grow the blue chime, for example, we need to redirect all that water away from those tech plants and into the clean water farm. But for now, let's get over here and get this delivered. I think I might wait for daytime for this. Just so we can clearly see what happens, because it is the middle of the night right now. Oh, you know what I could do? I could glide there. Glide part of the way. So yeah, this guy, we're going to give him the tasty muffin in a moment here. I think we will wait for daylight, because I do want to get a good view of this in case it's like the finale. And I don't know what there would be after this. Like, this took a lot of work and resources to get here. There's like a huge production chain to get the clean water and to harvest all the fruit and whatnot. I mean, we got all the recycler morphs, all the corrupted deposit morphs feeding corrupted shards to the recyclers. Then we had the sand. Then we had the power and water networks. So it was a lot to get the tasty muffin here built. But I want to see what happens after we get it delivered. I'm very curious. Is there more to the game, or is that kind of it? Like, what would there even be after that? We've got all the morphs and almost all the technology in the whole research tree, so I don't see what else there would be. But I guess the tasty muffin wasn't really on the tech tree, so there could be something else. Let's go ahead and save the game here. And let's feed this guy the muffin. Fauna savior, huge Morp is cured. Give corrupted core to captain. Emits weird waves. Okay. Corrupted core emits weird waves. Well, okay, such is life. We cured this guy. Do you have anything else to say to me now, or anything we can do with you? You're just gonna stay here and chill, huh? Okay. Well, I'm glad we were able to help you. We're gonna go home and talk to our captain. Goodbye. I hope they can still feed on that. Well, if the game is over, they don't need to. But if not, I hope we can still get sponges and whatnot. But the game might be over here. Let's find out. Hooray! We've cured the Morp. Good job, squad. I'm so good at this. Nice job, intern. Show me what you have there. Our big friendly friend ate this. Where did it even come from? Oh, let's hope it's the only one. I don't think this is the source of our signal. And by tracking down the source, we'll find out where the corruption came from. And who poisoned our big blue friend. It's all connected. Oh, the plot thickens. Stop it. We'll solve the mystery and save the planet. Calm down. And then the galaxy. What are you even... There he goes again. Onward, my crew. It's time to cute little buddies. Time to Morp to be continued. All right, so there we go, guys. It was an interesting playthrough. Interesting game. Still in early access. Successfully completed the main storyline is done. There is a PS here. All right, let's see the PS. Let's see what that's about. We can't really progress now until we have more advanced tech. With it, you'll be able to build more, find new Morps, or even reach new places. But for now, try expanding, finishing your social quest, maybe exploring for a bit, or decorating our new small village. I'll ping you after we finish researching new stuff. Thanks for helping us, intern. All right, well... With that, I think my time on the Morph planet has come to a close. An interesting game for sure. Clearly, still in early access. I understand that a little bit better than when I first started. I actually, when I first bought the game and installed it, I didn't realize it was an early access title. I think it has a lot of potential. I think there's a little bit of, I think there's some tweaks they need, some polishes. I think they need to do some work on the wiki and making things clear. There were a lot of things that were very difficult to understand, and I don't think that was intentional on their part. I think it's just a case where when you're the developer and you make a system, it just doesn't occur to you that anybody would not immediately see what you built the way you built it, the way you intended it. So there's a few things that could use some polish. Obviously, they're working on more Morps and more areas and more tech and more interesting stuff. I do think a big thing they need to improve from the mid to late game is player movement. The zip line isn't that great for getting around. First of all, it's very difficult to build, and second of all, you don't move that much faster. And then it seems like even if you unlock the teleporter, you can only have one, so like you can't set up 3 or 4 stations. That seems unpleasant. I would love it if they gave you like either a little motorcycle or a jetpack at some point. A jetpack to like even if you could just kind of like jump up really high and then glide. So like the balloon tech, for example. I mean, does that work? I've never tried that. Can I go up and then glide? Like, this is pretty slow. You'd want like a big jump. And then from there a glide. Okay, so you could kind of make that work. But it's not faster than running. I do think they need some movement tech. I think they need to work on quest delivery. Just having quests appear with little to no, like, fanfare in the upper right is kind of meh. Obviously, they're still working on it. They're still implementing the story. They haven't even really finished the main game, it seems like. But I will say that the basic idea of the game the basic idea of using these creatures and interacting with them in ways to level them up and produce things with them and figure out their quirks are pretty cool and pretty fun. It's an interesting idea, fun game. Obviously, if you guys watched the playthrough, you know I had some frustrations, especially with the weird vacation mechanic. But again, polishing up the wiki to explain that Morps need a break from work and they want to take a short break in a vacation home, something like that, so that the player doesn't think they need to produce when the Morps are on break and the area can just be an area for them to not work. That would have avoided a lot of my rage in that one episode. Yeah, overall, I mean, the art style's consistent. It's cutesy, a little underwhelming graphically. The soundtrack is nothing much to talk about. It's barely noticeable. And then this radar tower, like, what was the point of this? Like, we built it and almost never used it. And using it is a giant, like, pain in the butt. I guess because I didn't automate production of memory disks, but even if I did, like, I think they need to think about why they're having us make this and make it more rewarding to the player. Like, how about this? When the memory disk is at, or when the radar tower is at 100%, the player can use speed boots. Or they can craft speed boots that last for the rest of the day that make them run double speed or something. Like make it something I want to use all the time, instead of just like a random MacGuffin that gets built and then never discussed again. I'm sure, you know what, I'm sure they have plans for it. You know, we don't have the whole story here, and they're making more Morps, more biomes, more quests, more content for this game. But, you know, I played an early access game. I can't expect it to be complete when it's very clearly in early access. I just should be more careful about that. Anyway, yeah, strong potential here. It depends how much more work they put into it and how much they focus less on obstacles for the player and more on fun for the player. I wish them well. I hope they have a great success here. I think I'm probably one of the first people to play it. I don't think it's had a lot of purchases or downloads yet. So, you know, if you liked my playthrough, consider supporting the developers. Go grab a copy of it while it's in early access. Play around with it. Obviously, I didn't do any of the decoration stuff. So there's a whole separate game there, right? There's a whole separate game around terraforming and building up like a beautiful village and like an easily navigated factory with lots of labels and flow charts and, like, you know, my factory here is very much a spaghetti factory. My whole colony is a spaghetti colony. So there was no real thought other than where's the nearest place that I have empty space to put something. But I imagine there's a whole second side of the game with decor and unlocking that and trying to make the most beautiful little colony possibly could. But okay, so yeah, that's pretty much my playthrough here. Let's roll the credits. I guess there's also multiplayer. Options. I guess there aren't credits? They've got socials down here. I mean, I guess it's just Team Halfbeard. The game isn't, I guess the game doesn't roll credits because it's not actually finished. But I gotta finish somewhere, so yeah. I mean, those are my thoughts about the game. It's unpolished and unfinished, but that's to be expected with an EA title. And it's got good bones. You know what I mean? It's got good bones. There's a potential for a really strong game here. And I'm curious to see where they'll be with it in a year and a half or 2 years. I don't know. I think their current plan is to release a 1.0 in 12 months, but I would expect that to slide a bit, as any development effort often does. So I'll be curious to see how this is received when it comes out of early access and goes into 1.0. But for now, I had fun with it. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Thank you for coming along with me and watching this far. I do appreciate you guys being part of my community, and I never want to take you for granted. So even though at the end of every episode I say thanks for watching, I do want to let you know, thank you so much for watching me ramble about my playthrough on the internet. I don't know why people like my stuff, but some of you do, and I'm very glad for it. That's going to be it for Jossaway's playthrough of Time to Morp, the Double the Fun patch. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in whatever the next series might be. Until then, as always, take care.